Good evening, Sheffield. So before I start, I just want to say a massive thank you to you all for putting your hands in your pocket for such an important cause and giving us all our 5 minutes of fame, so thank you. So, I want to talk about, since the cost of living, how my standards have changed. So, if you think about what you used to think success looked like, someone got a big house, nice car, couple of luxury holidays, that's gone rapidly downhill. So now, I find myself walking around Tesco, looking in people's trolleys going, oh, look at them with big Lurpak, they're doing alright for themselves. And a tub of diapers, bloody hell, I bet they've had a bonus at work. I do it all the time. I mean, the other thing I do is, I used to get in people's cars and think, do you know what, this is lovely, this car, nice leather heated seats. I'd get in it and I'll go, come on, half a tank of fuel. This tycoon's going places, aren't they? The worst one I do is on Teams meetings at work. So I used to use it to have a good nose around people's houses. Like, I like that kitchen. That sofa's good. Now I look and think, look at them, side t-shirt. Flash bastards, they've had eating all day. Do you know what? The worst one is though, and it's usually young people, and they're sat at home with takeaway coffee from like Starbucks or Costa, and it makes me go all Martin Lewis. So I'm sat there going, $3.50 a day. $17.50 a week. That's 840 quid a year. Come on, Gen Zers, that's a week all-inclusive in Benidorm. What are you doing? And to be honest, it gets me really angry, this cost of living crisis, because I worked for 25 years to be middle class. 25 fucking years, and the Tory bastards stole it. I made it for about a year, buying all sorts of middle class shit like avocados, almond milk, asparagus, and now it's back to childhood fillers like beans, mince and potatoes. And the one that winds me up most is, it's aged me because I talk and I feel my parents coming out. So I'll be wandering about home going, can anyone switch a light off in here? It's like bloody Blackpool illumination. For something, and I'll be like, do you think me and your dad are made of money? Do you think money grows on trees? So, talking about ageing, there's something that women don't talk about a lot, and it's brain fog. And it winds me right up, because I used to be as sharp as a tack, and now I'm talking to people and I've just got pure moments of nothingness going on. And I see it in other women as well, like friends, people at work. We're just talking and the fog descends. And I wonder, where do we actually go? So I imagine there's this like dark, grey, drizzly forest somewhere, and we're all just wandering about. There's zombie Jills in there, zombie Julies, zombie Jackies, and we're just wandering. And the thing is, if only we could remember what we were doing, we'd be a brilliant army, and we're just wandering about saying stuff like, what did I come in here for? Anyone else think it's hot in here? Or, what were I saying? If we could just get ourselves organised though, we'd be a fantastic army. Most of us have got teenagers, so we're really skilled in negotiating with terrorists. We've lived with men for decades, so we're brilliant at planting a seed and thinking it's their fantastic idea. And, quite frankly, we've got no more fucks to give. So, I'm not going to pretend that ageing for men's a barrel of laughs either, so if we take my husband Wayne, for example. A couple of months ago, he had a go at turning back the clock. He'd been saying to me for weeks about, shall I dye my beard? I'm feeling a bit old and grey, shall I date? I'm like, no, Wayne, it looks fake, it's horrible. Anyway, me and kids went away for a weekend. I ringed him up Friday, what are you up to? Oh, just having a few cans, watching match. I thought, we're safe. Because if anyone knows Wayne, he's not really safe to be left on his own. He always gets up to some random ridiculousness, and I'm often mistaken for his carer. So a few hours later, I get this picture message through WhatsApp. There he is, big fucking black bushy beard, looking like a cross between Yorkshire Ripper and Charles Bronson when he went insane. So half an hour later, when me and kids had stopped laughing, I rings him up and says, what's happened here then? He says, well, I had 8 Magners and I thought it might be a good idea. Needless to say, by the time I got home on the Sunday, it had gone. So, I've noticed it at work as well, so other week I was stood in the kitchen getting a coffee, chatting to Adrian in accounts. Nice bloke, a bit weird like, but nice enough. And he's telling me about this stag do he's looking forward to in Poland. So yeah, fair enough. A few weeks later, I'm stood making a coffee, and in he walks. But this is not the same bloke that went to Poland. He used to be as bald as a badger. Now he walks in looking like Cousin Nick. So I'm looking at him. I don't want to be rude. So something changed, Adrian? Jacket, new shirt. What's going on here? No, Sarah. I've had an hair transplant. Said I didn't like it, but it's growing on me now. So before I go, I'll just leave you this one. Well, I've got brain fog's kicked and I'm going to fucking